Hello and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I am participating in the Draw This in Your Style challenge. This challenge has been going around Instagram between different art Instagrammers. So pretty much what it is or how it's done is an artist on Instagram will post a picture of one of their OCs or just a character drawing in general with the hashtag Draw This in Your Style. And other artists are then to redraw what they have drawn. So it's really good for things like learning what your personal style is, or just in general sharing your art. Or it's a fun challenge, it can push your boundaries, it's good for inspiration, it's just overall a fun thing to do. It's not at all about like doing a better job at drawing someone's art. The fun part is that it's in your own distinct style. So what one person creates can be completely different from what the other person creates. So there is no comparing the two pieces in the sense of, oh, whose is better. It's comparing in the sense of how different these two people can be while drawing the same thing. And I think that's a really cool concept. And especially for somebody who isn't sure what their personal style is, like me, I found this to be a very fun and interesting challenge to kind of push myself and to kind of maybe learn what my style is a little bit better. So I thought it was a really fun way to play around with my style. I have figured out that I kind of have 3 different styles. I have this, I'm gonna call it a comic style. It's kind of what I'm using for the comic I am illustrating and writing currently, which will be this first drawing is in that style a bit. The second drawing I work on is what I'm gonna consider it's like a mixture of my anime style. You can't see my little air quotes. But, and that first style. And then there's the little chibi style, I guess. I'm not really sure. But, which one's your favorite? Let me know. Because I'm still kind of trying to figure out which one I like the most. But I think I prefer either the one I'm working on in the video now, or the one right below that. I think those two are kind of my favorites. So what do you think? 1, 2, or 3? So 1 being the first drawing, 2 being the middle 2 drawings, or 3 being the chibi style. If that makes any sense. But also, I do want to mention the materials that I did use in this video. So I am currently using color pencils. I used a mixture of Crayola color pencils, Prisma color pencils, and this black color pencil. And I do believe these black color pencils came from one of those like art kits that you get that have like the oil pastels in them and the quote-unquote watercolors in them, and like one of those kind of kits. The Crayola color pencils I've had forever, you know, you just accumulate them over the years as an artist. And the Prisma color pencils, I have some that I took from the high school, as well as a few sets that I have personally bought myself or people have bought for me, so I use those quite regularly. I also used the Crayola blending markers, which I did do a review of. I do really love these markers. They are my first brush tip set of markers, and I am beyond impressed. They are so saturated and beautiful, and they're not streaky. The only complaints that I have is that they do bleed outside the lines a little, and they do bleed through my page a little bit, hence why there's that piece of paper under my page, because it did bleed through onto the piece under it, and I'm kind of upset about it, but it's too late. But these are really nice markers. I do recommend them if you are just starting out in markers like I am. I am very, very used to color pencils and the blending abilities of color pencils. So these markers, playing with them was so strange, but they're so nice. And it's so easy to build color pencil on top of them too, if you do, like, because they only come in like 12 colors. So with color pencils, you can build more shades and values on top of that, and I appreciate that so much. So much. I also use the Prisma line art markers. It comes with a 0.5, a 0.5, or 0.05, a chisel tip, and a brush tip. So depending on the style that I am working on, I also use different varieties of markers or of liners. For most of them though, I did use the 0.5 liner. The borders, I used the chisel tip, and the piece I am working on now, I for sure use the brush tip marker. I have been really enjoying the brush tip. Again, this is my first time really getting to play around with the brush tips, so I really enjoyed how they went in with my piece. The only thing I do have to complain about them is that you do really have to wait until they are dry, because if you do not, they smear. And the colored pencil can smear them, which I had a problem with on the second page with one of my drawings, is it smeared a little bit into her face. I feel like you can't really tell, but it bothers me because it just doesn't look as nice as it could, which is sad. But yeah, which is okay. I mean, it's alright. But all of the materials that I used will be in the description box below. So throughout this challenge, I did do about 9 of these illustrations. I did record the first 7. The last page the last 2, I have 2 on the last page, did get lost. The video was very blurry and choppy, and just overall wasn't working, and I couldn't edit it in any way to save it. I'm really upset about that as well, but it's okay because all of these illustrations, all of these finished illustrations are posted on my Instagram, which is also linked below, with credit given to the artists that I took the inspiration from or the challenge from, so that way everyone gets the credit that they deserve. So that will all be down below as well. So yeah, pretty much throughout this entire video, it's really just enjoying the fun of, I already had drawn out, or I'd already pre-planned which draw this in your style challenges I was going to do. I had them saved for a while, and a lot of just like looking at them and just thinking about what I wanted to do with them, and I just decided to do simple little illustrations in my sketchbook just to have fun with. And so I tried to change up the poses a little bit just to give them a little bit more of my personality in each of them, and just to play around with posing and expression of the characters a little bit as well. I also just had a lot of fun with getting to create these characters as my own in a little bit, putting my personality into them, which was a ton of fun and I really enjoyed doing. And yeah, so I got to sketch all of these out, eventually get to line them all, which was really satisfying because it was really taking these from little sketches to actual illustrations, and then getting to go through and color all of these for you guys. And I haven't really done like a draw with me yet, so this was kind of like a first step of doing like a speed drawing for you guys. I have more kind of planned, but I want to hear from you. Is this something more that you guys want to see? Do you want to see me do more of speed drawings or, draw with me kind of videos? because this video ended up being like 24 minutes long after speeding it up. So I had to cut out a lot of like weird shakiness and just like moments where I'm like sharpening my pencils and stuff. But I had so much fun recording this video, and I have so many more videos planned that I'm so excited for. I'm really excited about doing a review of this botanical set of Prismacolor pencils that I got, and I really love Prismacolor pencils. And so when I found this pack, I had to get it because I have like 4 packs already, 3 or 4. So I just wanted to add that to my collection. It was necessary. So that, and I really want to do a final illustration of like all of my color pencils, like all into one piece. But here are the final pictures on that page that I was just coloring, since some of that footage also got lost. That was bad. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and really enjoyed getting to watch me color and getting to talk with me a little bit. Let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, like and subscribe, and I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.